Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome or welcome back to Dawn My Spiritual Guidance. It's your girl Dawn, and we got a message for you. Let's get into this timeless collective reading. Okay. All right. So, Holy Spirit, what is the message? I hope you all have been doing well. Okay. Happy new moon in Leo. Okay. Timeless reading for new moon in Leo. All right. Yeah, we could do a couple more. Now, please make sure you take what resonates and leave the rest behind, okay? Put yourself on the side of the story as you see fit here, okay? I don't choose the cards to come out or the storyline. The Holy Spirit and my spiritual team does, okay? All right. So, we have for the new moon in Leo, this is what you need to see, know, and or hear, okay? New moon in Capricorn, step up and lead. All right, so it's time, you've step into your power. First quarter moon in Aries here, all right? Now, even if you don't have these in your chart, it's about the energy, okay? Now, if you have it in your chart, even better, okay? More specific for you. So, new moon in Capricorn, step up and lead. It's time for you to lead. Whatever you've been going through, whatever you've been doing, it's like, come on, now it's time to... let's say, okay. So let's say, you taking a class and let's say you always sit in the back, not that you can't sit in the front, not that you make bad grades in the class. You just like to sit in the back, right? Because you don't really want to be seen, or you don't like super much of attention like that, right? And so on and so forth. But God is like, but the people that sit in the front, they talking, right? They're not doing what they're supposed to do. Their grade in the class isn't that well, right? And again, this is for example purposes for you to get the concept. God is like, okay, no, it's time to make a switch. The people that sit in the front of the class need to come to the back, and the people that sit in the back of the class need to come to the front, because clearly the people that sit in the back of the class, they, no, they're not perfect, but they have more discipline than the people that sit in the front. Right? They put more effort into their work ethic when it comes to applying their concepts to the class, right? Even if they're not raising their hand, they're not causing a ruckus either, So it's like, more suited. It's like, okay, so the ones in the back come up here and set the standard for the ones who used to be in the front that's going to the back now, since they couldn't do it, since they couldn't handle it, right? It's basically what I'm getting. It's time for you to lead. Okay. New moon in Virgo. Trust all will be well. Okay. So, and don't get me wrong, feelings of uncertainty, don't know how things are going to turn out. I feel that. Okay. What the Holy Spirit is saying is trust that all will be well. First quarter moon in Aquarius. Trust the universe. So, another trust, right? Trust and have faith, right? Because it's like when our physical circumstances is looking shitty, it's not looking anywhere near what God promised us. It's like, okay, God, what's going on? Hey, what you doing? This is what you said. What's going on? It's been a year. It's been 2. It's been 3. What's going on? It can make us feel like it's not going to happen, or, it make us, have feelings of uncertainty, doubts, or like, okay, are we really supposed to be doing this? Or like, hey, I know you told me this, or what's happening, or what's taking so long? And I can understand that part, the what's taking so long, because it's like, okay, I believe you. I know you're going to come through. Well, also, what's taking so long? I can feel that on all levels, But for others of you, God is asking for you to trust and have faith in him. Like, no, I'm still coming through. No, it's still going to happen. It just may not happen in the way that you thought, in the time frame that you thought, come packaged in the way that you thought, right? So there's that, okay? Be humble. Work through your feelings. And whatever you're going to be leading, whoever you're going to be leading, it's kind of gonna make sense as to why you went through what you went through. Like, oh man, I went through this, so this helped me with that. I went through that, and this helped me with this. You know, be humble, because somebody tried to humble you. Ooh, excuse me. Confirmation, spiritual bird. Work through your feelings. Yeah, you know, and they're gonna have to work through their feelings. You know, whoever. You know, those, so going back to that example, the people that was sitting in the front that was talking a lot, not putting effort into doing their work like they're supposed to in the class, right? Not, you know, being respectful and so on and so forth, right? They had to get moved to the back, and the people in the back, right? Of course, they're not perfect. Nobody's perfect, but they had more etiquette, right? More front seat etiquette than those that were initially there. Okay, so it's like a switch is happening. Okay, you know, it's kind of like, oh, these cops or these detectives were over a case, but they couldn't solve it, they couldn't crack it, or you know, or they mishandled the you know, whoever they went to, they mishandled the scene and stuff like that. You know, they're causing more trouble for us than handling the issue, right? They're not serving and protecting like, you know, they should, or whatever capacity. We need to bring this team on in. Okay, we need to bring the B team on in. The ones that we thought couldn't handle it, or whatever the case may be. Come on, it's time to put them on this. Time, put them in the field. Put them in the field. I can grab the walkie-talkie, put them in the field. Come on. Sit them mothers down. Sit them down. Right? You know, so that's exactly, it's like switcheroo, tables turn, you know, type of energy. Yep. The first is going to the back, and the back is going to the front. Yep. So, let's do this. Yeah, somebody tried to humble you. Make you feel like you was less than. And this could be at a job. This could be in your love life. This could be in your family. This could be in your friend group. This could be you in some cases. If you tried to make somebody feel like that. Flip the energies as you see fit. Put yourself on the side of the story as you see fit. And if you want to book a personal reading, you can feel free to do so via the website link in the description box, downwildspiritualguidance.com. It is the only way to book a reading with us at this time. All right. What's going on? New moon in Leo. Timeless new moon in Leo. All right. So overall energy, no illusions, okay? Stay grounded in truth, embracing reality with clarity and wisdom to navigate life's journey authentically. So, you know, this, whatever you're stepping into, for some of you guys, for those, because, you know, this could be past, present, or future information for you. For some of you guys, you're already in your promised land. You are, you know, whatever the case may be, and this is past. You know, for others of you, it's a different, everybody's in different seasons while watching this, okay? So it's like, you know, there's some sort of truth, and this has been coming out a lot too. You know, some sort of truth that needs to come out, some sort of clarity that you're receiving or that you need to give. Again, flip the energies as you see fit. Okay. Be mindful of any opportunities or any people that may try to come to you and try to put an illusion over you, you know, form an illusion, make you think that there was one, make you think it was one thing, but it was really another. Okay. Or this was you. Okay, but stay grounded. Okay, it's like things are going to start to be revealed if they haven't already. Okay, because we have revelations await. Okay, so whatever's been hidden is going to be revealed here. Embrace the mystery, embark on a journey of discovery, and watch as secrets unveil before you. Okay, so yeah, no, it's like no more illusions. Everything that was done in the dark, I don't care if it was super small, it's coming to light. Okay, for some of you guys, these things already have. All right, so yeah, Just get ready to receive clarity. Vortex of creativity. Spiral into your creative vortex, unleashing imaginative power to manifest your dreams into reality. So in the mean between, it's like God is saying, okay, while you're waiting for these secrets to be revealed, get into your creative bag. You know, tap into those gifts I gave you, right? You know, you have more than one gift. You know how it's like, you know, those people you may see, you know, they're a lawyer or they're a doctor, but then in their free time, maybe you catch them singing. And you're like, oh my gosh, you got some pipes on you. You can really sing. Why aren't you a singer? Or what? Oh, because this is my passion. You know, as if we can't have more than one passion. As if we only have to do one job, one career, one thing for the rest of our life. No, God bestowed several gifts upon us to implement. The society taught you that, right? So there's a lot of things that you've had to unlearn, or you're being guided to unlearn and recondition yourself, right? Shadow work. Okay, real promise. Release the chains of the past and dance to the rhythm of possibility. See, so this is God's promise, right? What God promised, you know, whatever God promised you, you know, whatever you were praying to God for. Okay, so it's just like, you know, a lot of you guys, you're in this waiting season, waiting for things to come, you know, to come out, waiting for God's promise to come to pass. Okay, so it's giving, you know, and a lot of you guys, you could have been creating, building, working on something. Okay, in the mean between. Okay, or you're being guided to as kind of like, okay, here's what you can do while you're waiting, type of thing on God. Carried away. Let yourself be caught up in the whirlwind of a romantic moment. Okay, and then open to receive. Invite abundance with open arms. Embrace the blessings waiting to flow into your life. Okay, so God's promise, you know, getting ready to come in for a lot of you guys. For those of you guys that, you know, that hasn't been in the season for it yet, right? This is kind of giving for those that haven't. It's like it's your season. It's that, you know, y'all, for some of y'all know the city girls, it's that season when cut a check for no reason. Okay, it's that season where God bestows blessings upon you for no reason. Okay, a waterfall full. Oh, what I just saw monitoring. Y'all, it'd be a whole thing. You know. But anyway, it's that season, all right? And a season can vary from like, okay, it's happening within like a few days, a month, 3-4 months, okay? Something in that range, okay? To where things are going to start trickling in, all right? And then start building over time. It's kind of like what I'm picking up. All right, so what's the storyline here? Yeah, so it looks like money and love. Oh, be open to receive. Let yourself be caught up in the whirlwind of a romantic moment, okay? And for those of you guys that don't want like love, you know, self-love, you know, and then, you know, you have your friends and your family that have love for you, those that have your best interest at heart, right? So it's like healthier connections, not just romantically. So it's kind of giving like Soultribe vibes. So what's up, Holy Spirit? What's up? Okay. Because it's like right out the gate, let's waste no time, right? Queen of Swords upright with the 3 of Cups in reverse. Somebody trying to block you, or has been trying to block you, or you've been trying to block somebody. Okay. Now, for some of you guys, you may need to block some people out of your life if you haven't already. Yeah, these people are cutthroat because they're miserable. So it's like they want to make your life miserable, okay? But whatever plots and plans that they decided to try to cut you off, unalive, whatever the case may be, it didn't work. Eight of Pentacles here, okay? Because baby, I'm a star all day, every day. Because I'm a star. Wouldn't change for the world. Because I'm a star. Okay. But anyway, but you get it, right? Because it's like they were hating on you. Somebody was trying to stop you, block you, because they were hating on you. Okay? They were hating on you. And not that makes it okay. All right? But this is what seems to be what people do that's into this, that's on the dark side. They like to do this, okay? So, hey. Listen, I have a self on in a parallel universe right now that's cutting up. So, God bless her soul. My soul. When you a multi-dimensional being, okay? Talk about experiences. Well, look, you won't have to wait any longer with the Three of Wands in reverse for okay, to be unchained from, okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse here. All right, so because this energy here, and by the way, let me just say, nothing happens without God's permission. So if God allowed anything to happen, I know this may be hard to swallow, but it's for us, not to us. Though that doesn't make it right of it's happening. Like basically the pain had a purpose, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't suck. That doesn't mean that it didn't hurt. Okay. And so it's kind of just like a end to that, a release from that. The Devil in reverse, Capricorn energy. And so with the Six of Pentacles being in reverse, you could have felt like you were breadcrumbed financially, or with how people treated you, okay, whether at work or, in your family or, in your friend group or organization you're a part of, okay, or somebody could feel this way about you, that you was trying to cock block them, okay, and try to mistreat and breadcrumb them in whatever way, shape, form, or capacity, okay, and like, there's some freedom from that, okay, like a release from that. But you gotta, whoever that tried to do this, you gotta block them, right? Look at that. Ain't that the truth? So there's gonna be there's a transformation happening here. Okay, look at that. You're going to get some sort of truth and clarity about some sort of partnership. So for some of you guys that's dealing with love, a situation, you're going to get some sort of clarity on a partnership that may have been happening behind your back. For others of you, you're going to get a partnership that is better for you. Of course, that the ones that's wanting it. All right, going through that transformation so you can be ready for each other when that time comes. Okay, this is also receiving truth and clarity about whatever else. Okay, and this doesn't have to just be a romantic connection. This can be a friendship, right? Or you close with a certain family member and something happened where maybe they talked about you behind your back or did something shady, or this is what you did. Okay, but there's going to be some clarity that's coming up on that. Okay, but also again, you getting your soul tribe too. Yeah, this is that transformation. It's like a new beginning for you, right? That's shocking. And then a straight up tower for somebody else here. Okay, that you see this person laying down? It never failed. Do you see this person laying down? Okay, and that's for whoever just tried to block you, or tried to stop you, or tried to slow you down, or wrongfully. Again, either in the workplace, at home, you know, anybody that tried to lie on you, defamation of character, anybody that tried to, you know, commit fraud on you, that's popping up. Anything. Black magic, anything. Anything. Anything and any and all involved. In the seen or unseen. So whoever they called on, if they tried to put their hands in, whatever, they all getting it. God said eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Not a cups. So somebody wants to come back and apologize. Eight of Cups in reverse. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I'm sorry, I just didn't mean it. Can you forgive me? Will you forgive me? Oh, what, I didn't, and I just, you know, but remember, they knew what they were doing when they were doing it. They just thought that their plan was going to work. But God said, touch not my anointed, and God said, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. And so maybe somebody didn't take God's words for real. And so now they fucked around and found out. And so they're trying to come back like, I'm so sorry. But are you really though? Or are you just sorry that you getting your ass beat by karma and God? Or would you be sorry if your plan actually worked? Or are you mad because your shit backfired? You know, it's just real questionable of intentions. You feel me? Yeah, they want to talk. They want to have some sort of movement forward with you. Anything that somebody can get. Oh, can you please come back to this company? We'll give you benefits. We'll up your PTO. You don't have to see. You don't have to do as much work. We'll up your pay. No. Or this a love situation. Baby, I'm sorry. I'll never cheat again. Baby, I'm sorry. I'll never put my hands on you again. Baby, I'm sorry. I'll never call you out your name again. I don't know what was wrong with me. I was stupid. I was da-da-da-da-da-da. Right? But this is like the 5th or 6th apology for doing the same thing, expecting a different result. Yeah, Queen of Cups in reverse. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's trying to finish the job. Like Mortal Kombat, finish them. No. Don't let that energy back in. You know, we war against, you know, not the flesh, but that in spirit. But no. Let that entity keep popping. Fuck. Page of Cups in reverse. The Emperor in reverse. I'm sorry, the Empress in reverse. Yeah, they ain't for real. This is them. They ain't for real at all. The Empress in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse. They don't have anything to offer for real. They ain't about shit for real. They fake, they phony, codependent, on purpose. Okay? But they want to come back because they could be having problems with finances, and they looking at you as being wealthy, or you're looking at them. Flip the energies as you see fit. Okay? Now, for some others of you, they could be in a situation, an unfavorable circumstance where they don't like where they are. Like they don't like who they're dealing with. They're dealing with somebody that treated you, that's treating them how they treated you. But that's what, hey, what goes around comes comes all the way back around. And I even really mean to say sing the song. I was gonna say what goes around comes around. But what goes around comes around, karma. So it's somebody not liking the position that they're in. But they put themselves in it. And don't get me wrong, we've all have made certain choices that we may have not liked or didn't know any better of, or whatever the case may be, right? That we've got ourselves into, and God has had to get ourselves out. But this is one where they was warned. This is one where there was one reading where there was a situation where the person knew they had the answers and they still chose wrong. 444, as I just said that. And it's just like, No, you can't come back. You can't come. No. You can't come back to the job. You can't go back to the person. You can't go back. It's like you can't. No. You fucked up that bad. Now stop being delusional. You fucked up that bad. This ride ain't going nowhere because of a big betrayal. The ride stopped. All passengers have to get off. It's not going anywhere. Why? Because it's not safe. Why? Because the roller coaster is more susceptible to coming off the tracks and staying on because of the instability. It's in this lack of firm foundation. Right? That was a 3D representative. But yeah, there was a betrayal. There was a tough ending. And so it stopped a connection from moving forward. It stopped you from moving forward with a certain company. It stopped somebody from wanting to move forward with you in whatever capacity, family, a business idea, whatever. Okay? Some sort of betrayal. Now, maybe you don't know what this is yet, and somebody's going to tell you what this is, okay? Or you got to tell somebody what it is, all right? Well, whatever it is, you are going to be compensated, Ace of Pentacles here, by the Lord. In whatever way, shape, form, or capacity, double for your trouble. Okay? Anything else? Temperance, it's time. It's time. It's time. Okay? Because, yeah, and if this fell right on the Empress in reverse, some of you guys could be dealing with a Sagittarius. We do have Capricorn, Sagittarius, Cancerian here. Oh, and the Empress, Taurus, Libra energy here. Even if you don't have them highly aspected in your chart, this is just the major shifts, transition stuff that's happening. Okay, archetypes. So yeah, it's time. Basically, it's time for somebody to take accountability, responsibility for everything that they've done, and they don't want to do it. So it's, oh, can I come back? Oh, please, I'm sorry. Because they want to be nursed through their karma. They want it to be lessened. Don't get me wrong. Who don't want that karmic debt to be lessened? But this is somebody, or you, whatever side of the story you're on, they got warning after warning after warning after warning. Chance after chance after chance after chance. Okay? And still, look at that. 5, 10, look. Because they jealous. They still jealous. They still spiteful. Right? And you had to put up with all of this. All of the deceit, all of the lies. And now that the scripts have flipped, right? It's where somebody is, they lied on them. They didn't keep a promise to them, right? Now they got to persevere through all this bullshit that they have created, okay? And still haven't learned the lesson from. And that's how you really know when somebody didn't learn the lesson to a situation. They still approaching it the same way. You still acting the same. You still doing the same god doggone shit. And see, and they may try to hide it like, oh no. But baby, actions speak louder than words. When a person truly, genuinely hasn't made a change, because of course nobody's perfect. It's gonna show. It's gonna show. If not right away, eventually. It's gonna show. If it's a mask. If it's a mask, it's gonna show. You just gotta look out for it. You gotta look for what you need to see and not what you want to see. Okay? Trust. All right. Well, yeah, it's time. It's time for people to carry their weight, take accountability, responsibility, whether they want to or not. God gonna make it happen. Okay? Because can't nobody control God. All right. What's the guidance? Rope of connection. I haven't seen this card yet. A symbol of ethereal bond. Oh, excuse me. Connecting the physical with the spiritual and bringing time itself. Reflect on the unseen energies and the magic and connections that shape your journey. Remember that you are eternally linked to the greater cosmos. You have so somebody has a connection like straight to the ethers, like straight to God, straight to the divine. Like, screw a phone call. They like, it's a, like they a portal for the divine shit. That's the best way I could describe it. Right? Like when you talk to this person, if you ever wanted to know if God was hearing you, like, oh, no, you got to talk to this person because, like, yeah, God is with you and God is with you right now. But God really talks through this person. God really talks through this. God could choose to talk through anybody if he really wants to, because God is God. But it's like there's certain people, they possess certain energies and so on and so forth, right? And everybody's special in their own way. Don't ever get it twisted. But in this spiritual case, what I'm saying is that there's people, they're a direct, like when you talk to them, the divine is going to hear you through them, whether you're wanting to be heard by God or not, because that's just what they are. Okay. And the other person, whoever you were dealing with, they're not. They don't have this, right? Or they don't have like a connection to this. So, well, when they had a connection with you, it's almost like they had then that protection extended over to them, you know, or when they talk to you. So like, for example, like when people talk to me and they telling me stuff, you know, sometimes my spiritual team or God or whatever the case may be, they'll like tell me stuff to say or not, you know, I'll just, you know, or I just listen, whatever the case may be, you know. But they listening regardless, whether they decide to say something or not, right? So same difference. The other person ain't got this, or ain't got the connection. There was a lack of connection here because it did come out in reverse. Okay, they're not awakened. They didn't go through their awakening. You can't make anybody go through their awakening. This might be a forced awakening though, if they make it through this karmic debt, this God's wrath. Show me the money. Okay? Big money. Big money. Okay? Listen. Now, somebody could have been trying to do some stuff on your money, all right? To try to slow you down, hold you back, and stuff like that. And basically, God is bringing this to your attention so that you know, like God saw and God is rectifying that, okay? But also for you to, you know, pray, you know, continue to pray. You know, praying is a form of metaphysical practice. You pray, right? People like to do vision boards. You could do a vision board, you know, and then pray over it, Our Father or Hail Mary or something like that. You know, so God knows, okay, this is what my child is asking for or wanting. Okay, let's see what we can do. Let's see, okay, what can we get him first? You know, so a significant financial blessing is on its way to you, a reward from the universe or for your continual generosity. This unexpected boom is also a sign that a recent money ritual was successful, or it might suggest the need for one. Keep your heart as open as prosperity approaches. So if you've been, you know, doing like any money rituals and stuff like that, manifestations in whatever way, shape, or form that's positive, that includes God, it worked. Okay. Now, if you haven't, you may want to do one. you know, if you feel up for it. Okay. But you have that power to do so. Okay. If you, you know, of course, with God included. Yeah, if you want to. But yeah, you do have, I love this. The big money and open to receive. You gotta be open to receive. Okay. I know some of y'all like, I've been open, I've been ready. What you mean? I understand too. She overstand. Come on, shit. I was waiting on God. Shit, my pocket's been ready. Ah! Yo, somebody tried to do a love spell. Or some type of spell. Okay. Because they pissed off that you gifted. What? Because they pissed off that you a gifted child. Okay? They pissed off at your gifts. They pissed off that you got options. They pissed off they had a divine moves for you. They pissed off that they feel like they ain't got the same favor. Because you know what they say, favor ain't fair. But really, I feel like we've earned our favor. Right? Because it's the shit that we do. Right? I mean, we ain't perfect. But look, this is that fuck shit. See? This that fuck shit. Beware of enchantments, cast not from the heart, but through the veil of magic. Someone may be weaving a web, seeking to draw you near with forces beyond the ordinary. Whether this is a love spell or whatever kind of spell, binding, hex, curse, whatever. They're just making you aware that somebody's either currently trying to do this and or did, okay? All right, unless this was you trying to do this to somebody else with the energies as you see fit, put yourself on the side of the story as you see fit, okay? So continue to use any type of protection that you have, you know, get some clearance, all right? Because, you know, haters gonna hate. And this is what some of them resort to, you know. And no, it's not right. And it doesn't make it fair. But you cleanse yourself and you leave the rest up to God and your spiritual team. All right, so new love. See, I told you, new money and love. Stop playing. Money, new money, and love. Yes. That's why your haters hating so much. They missed their beat. They missed their train. They missed the stop. They didn't get on the good foot. They didn't want to do the shadow work. They didn't want to do the work. No, they wanted to steal. No, they wanted to unalive. No, they wanted to, okay, you wanted to hop on the dark side. So you go ride that motherfucking way. Don't get sad and don't get mad when you got to face the consequences of your actions when that's what you willingly chose. Okay, trying to stop somebody else's bus because you fucked up. Animal spirit guides. This card features a pet as a spirit guide. Also, some of you guys, you know, if you don't have a physical pet, you know, you got one in spirit. Okay. Or then you know, you could be in the midst of getting one. Like you could want one for some of you, and this is your sign. Or whatever the case may be. Scratching my eye. Final messages. But pay attention to the animals that come across your path too. Like a squirrel came on my path like a few times, and I still haven't. I looked up a squirrel. I know some of the animals and totems. Not all the meanings and stuff. So, but look, when you see it, look it up and then apply it to where you were, where you are, what you were thinking, what you were experiencing when you saw it. Final messages, New Moon and Leo. So some of you guys may, soul's whisperer. Your soul is whispering its deepest desires and truths to you. In the quiet moments, listen closely. It's guiding you towards your authentic path. And then we have, soul's whispers. We have grounding. You're being asked to ground yourself. You've been spending too much time in your head, and it's time to pay attention to your body and the earth. Go outside and plant your feet on the ground and enjoy the centering feeling this brings. So, oh, and shout out to the elephant. So both of these came out in reverse. So that means, like, you know, it's hard for you to really hear your desires and adhere to those because you've been having difficulties grounding. But it's like, if you listen to what your soul is wanting and you follow that, of course, make sure it's healthy and positive for you. It's going to help you with the grounding part, because you're doing something that brings you happiness and genuine happiness and bliss and fulfillment. So what is that for you? You know, is that dancing? Is that painting? Is that pole fitness? Is that what is that for you? You know, is it martial arts, right? Is it taking a class of some sort? Step back, taking the high road. You're being asked to step back from your life in order to gain perspective. When you're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision. Span out and view your life from a distance so you can get the perspective needed. Okay? Yeah. Because I mean, when we're too close to a situation, and that's another thing too, in one of those other readings that I collective readings I did, all timeless, by the way. You know, somebody else being in your circle that's a snake and you not knowing it because of the connection. You know, you wouldn't suspect it, or you feel like, no, they would never, you know, and stuff like that. But if you take a step back, okay, in whatever setting this is, work or your family or your friend or your love life or whatever the case may be, it could be a combination, okay, for some of you. Remember, something's going to be revealed. Revelation. Things come into light that have been done in the dark. Any and all involved. Those in the seen and those in the unseen. The part that they play in everything. Okay? Take the high road when you find this out. Be mad, be upset, you know, feel your feelings. But God is asking you to take the high road because it's time for you to dive into your blessings and get on to the next, you know, close the cycle on out. You're at an impasse with a relationship, or a situation. It's now time to think bigger, release desired outcomes, and take the most positive course of action. Okay? So, you know, this may not have ended the way that you thought. Look at that. Take a chance. It's time to step aside your comfort zone. The world is waiting for you to take a chance. When you do, you'll be rewarded with newfound confidence and enthusiasm, and it will begin to attract new results. Yeah. So for a lot of you guys, this is a ton of secrets. I mean, different secrets, you know, but also when whatever this is comes out, of course, you may feel hurt. But it's like, okay, take the high road and take a chance because you have so much out there that's waiting for you. So basically, God is like, listen, when you find this out, don't do anything that's going to jeopardize these opportunities, right? So like, for example, somebody find out that they spouse has been cheating. God is saying, please do not go outside and bust the windows out that person's car because you might have to do 30 days. You know, or something, or you might decide to do something worse. And God is saying, be mad, but be smart, and take the high road and be mad. Take the high road and be sad. Take the high road and let your spirit team console you with your blessings. You know. So that's what I got for you guys. Okay, make sure you do your cleansings because somebody is either currently still and or did some sort of like curse, love, hex, binding, whatever the case is. All right, but you God is saying you still don't have anything to worry about because, you know, untied from that mess, and you know this was a big betrayal. You know, for some of you guys, you already know some of this, but there's more that's coming out that You're going to be told here. That'll also help with your movement forward, but it's still going to hurt, right? And cause an ending, big ending if it hasn't already. But this is what you have coming in. Big money and new love if you want it. Okay? So make sure you're open to receive all truth and clarity. Okay? So thank you all for your love and support here. It's truly, truly appreciated. And always remember, you make your own decisions. Peace out. Deuces.